Hey, how's everybody doing out there? I'm Clarence, and today on the Dragon Room, we're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft, one of the greatest authors of America. I hope you enjoy this playthrough. Come and enjoy this logic. Let's take a walk through the madness.
Hello and welcome to the Dragon Room. I'm Abyss Logic, and today we're going to be playing, as you can see, Call of Cthulhu. So, anybody who knows anything about H.P. Lovecraft knows the mythos behind this is extraordinary. But let's see what this game has to offer. I done played a couple. I done played a little bit on live stream and such. I'd have made it to chapter 5, but today, just for you guys, I'm going to start from the beginning because I have a couple things I want to test out and I'm trying to get a couple different endings. So today we're going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to repick the stats here so we can get something going that I believe is going to give me a slightly different ending. Let's see what happens. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Let's enter the madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods... I missed it. I'm sorry. Alright, man, there's guts everywhere. It's probably not good for a veteran. It's blood and guts. It's just juicy, man. This is some juicy stuff. I'm already pretty familiar with the turn this down a bit. I'm already pretty familiar with the controllers at this point. Mostly. I can't remember where everything is though. That's always a good thing. Like I said, maybe your first time watching it. It's only my fourth time actually playing this level. I haven't beat it yet. I just know I've actually been on a couple test runs actually with this, so this was my main test when I was setting up my rig, just so I could. Alright, let's not do that. When I was setting up my computer, when I decided, hey, I want to be a streamer. Oh, and if you're interested in the stats of my rig, I'll be listing that below. You know, if you have any questions, feel free, leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always come back. This will be, we're going to make this weekly until I'm done, or until I pretty much figured I have everything I can on this particular game before we move on. Also check out my other playlist, Skyrim. It started off vanilla, but I think I just uploaded the mods that I'm going to be using for the duration of that gameplay. So make sure you check that out. I mean, that's what I'm here to do.
Hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Alright. I'm not only here to play games. You know, that's only one part of what I do here. This is the Dragon Room. We specialize in game production. Alright, he's not happy with that. You know, this is the Dragon Room. We specialize in game production. So not only do we play games here, we also strive to try to create them, or should I say I.
You have been chosen.
Alright, so I should say that I strive to create them. So there'll be a couple different playlists that I'll create throughout my time here on YouTube. And so with that being said, just look out for different things if you're interested in depending on what kind of content you're interested in. I'm pretty sure you might find something that's going to tickle your fancy.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Night terrors, nightmares, PTSD. It's a monster. Yeah, whiskey's not a good thing.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Oh, man. If this was a certain TV show, she could be locked up for it.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
American Horror Story. Oh, too long since you slept in bed. That's not good.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Only way to get to sleep at night? Yeah, on this run, we're not going to drink. Yeah, we're going to pass up on the booze there.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Dr. Kenwell repeated to me that I no longer need my remedy, quote unquote, to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Oh, somebody's been mixing alcohol and sleeping pills, trying not to repeat the day.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's me.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, it's getting swifty in here. All right, so let's see. Let us do 4 before the next level. All I have is 8. 6 before the next level. Professional and strength. 2. Let's take that. 6. Here. It looks like I'm fresh out. Yes.
Thank you for this
All right.
information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contract.
Coffee.
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
That's what I'm talking about. You can take this license.
I'm coming.
Everybody shows up at once around here. What do you think this says?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Look, dude, I don't have time for this.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Yeah, you're right. Get the hell out.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Don't
Stephen Webster,
give up.
industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
I like
The
art.
police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the
This
affair.
man's a ninja. Just placing files and placing paintings, not making sounds, except for knocking on my door.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
On a Hawkins case. Shipping label, some of it unreadable, but I can make out parts of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater, a police report. It says a fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic incident, but they're nevertheless insist that Sarah Hawkins' mental fragility. Why? A press article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They lived a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Atlas of the Atlantic Islands. Ahaha.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Yes.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Bro, you know what I just noticed?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston.
Oh, I can't zoom in.
But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
It looks like a whale.
But it seems to have been shunned since then.
It's a whale. It's a whale. Alright, I think I have everything here. And there is a lot of booze around here, cuzzo. That looks like that's whiskey. That's what I said. It almost looked like a bottle of REA. All right, on to the next adventure. Darkwater Port. Anywho, sorry about that. I thought I could work some magic in editing, but nope. Oh, look at this. It's the beginning. Or the beginning. So, as I was saying before, here in the Dragon Room, we don't just focus on games. we actually specialize in game production. So not only there's going to be times where we're playing games, we're going to play games, we're going to critique them, and we're also going to double back. Well, shoot, I just said that. We're going to play games, we're going to critique them. That we're also going to take time to actually show you how different things are done in games, show you a little bit behind the scenes, show you a little bit of different aspects of production. You know, and anytime you have a question, you can always feel free to leave a comment. I'll get to as many comments as I can as the channel grows. You know, right now it's going to be easy, so you know, anytime you have a question, by all means, you put it down. Why it's quick and easy. You get them now. Have as much interaction with you guys as I can. That's why I'm here. That's mainly why I started this channel. Call of Cthulhu. Yeah. Alright, let's get down to business. Scylla. Not to be confused with Persilla.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
All right, let's explore the area. We got weirdos, we got muskets, and stuff. We got bones, whale bones.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You
Only
can't
a
understand.
specialist.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
The same goes for you, sir.
Hey,
Move along.
don't talk to me like that, pig face.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater?
Yeah,
For a stranded fish?
sure, why
Gosh
not?
darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
I
You're
can't
not
see
sailors.
nothing.
Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming.
You guys don't upset me. Bust some heads. Oh, you done messed up, son. You done messed up so bad. Oh!
Hey, be careful.
You almost failed. It's sketchy looking one over her.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
I'm on
The
animal.
107th Infantry Regiment.
I'll bust somebody
Well,
up.
that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do what I tell you to do.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Nah, you good?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things?
Someone
Is
very
that how
talented.
she sees the world?
And look,
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I think you sound
Her vision.
like a
Was it so
vagina.
terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known
It
such
was
wealth since then.
glorious. All right. Already did that. Let's go back.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
Yeah.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
All right.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Boy, you don't say nothing about anything, man.
That'll be all for now.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Just ash on the table,
We'll
right?
do it again, you know. The girl doctor, Colden, she won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm nosy.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will
scribbling on
follow
his
its
arm.
reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness.
Lots of scribbling on his
Until it
arm.
finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
What did he say?
No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
We'll do it again, you know.
This guy, mumbling about books. Let's talk
You
to the
like
drunks.
our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
So you used to fish for whales.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
All right, that animation is getting on my nerves.
I've never heard this
That's a
song
horrible
before.
animation.
Only people from here know it.
Now, when he
It tells the
snaps his
story of the
finger,
miraculous catch.
it's nowhere near that
It's a
cup,
local
but it's going to
legend?
hit it.
Watch what you say, young man.
That
And then his
catch
hand
saved
glitches
our
into
island.
the table.
Ah. Where's the proof?
It's horrible.
We're the proof.
Without it, the
the
whole of
proof.
Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
And the doctor.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Scylla is the boat that he passed, run aground out front. It was the boat.
What did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
What can I get you?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
That'll be all for now.
No drink this run. No drink. All right,
What you looking
sketchy
at, stranger?
You sketchy looking chick. Look here, you bride.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
All right, we'll just leave your cranky ass alone. Lock doors. Who's locking doors, man?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Oh, it's the same dialogue.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh, Fitzroy. A Fitzroy. Fitzroy. Fitzroy? Fitz... Fitz... Go in there.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 7. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done,
Man,
come
you
join
like
me
you
on the
seen
deck.
some shit. Just opening doors, walking around, walking around. Yeah.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Oh. Threatening letters, huh? Look like a coil snake.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates still legible, huh? Alright, look here. We need to figure some stuff out, sir. I'm gonna keep going through your crap. You're gonna go. Everything burns with that weird smokety smoke.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir. What a macabre souvenir.
Just gonna go and do stuff. Nothing else to click on? If I could jump, I just jump downstairs like, ha! Ha-ha! It's my stabbing lighter. Alright, Fitzroy. What you got?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
I want to go bing, 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 bing.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
I'm going through
being
everything,
blackmailed?
B.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Dude, I'm worried about everything.
I was
I
looking
do what
at
I
your
do,
photograph.
man.
One of the
You
men in
get
front of the boat.
caught up in stuff.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
A macabre souvenir.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
You guys. I don't want to hear about the miraculous catch. Tell me about dark water. Ask me about the warehouse.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
Damn.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
Drugs.
With
He was
whom?
smuggling drugs. He had dope everywhere.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, they got that well out the way there.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not seeing.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're suspicious.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
What does the captain have to say? He sure am.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
Oh, really?
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Oh, well, that was helpful information. There's a cigar I thought it's rolling, 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 rolling. Get it going, going, going.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A handle. It must come from these old winches. This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
What? Right here.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Fossil! Man, that bone old as hell. I swear there's Pete's over here. There we go.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
Alright. Let's see if we can get underneath this.
I could use this.
Out the handle. Well, ratchet. Get it done.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Let's get
All
it
that's
done.
left is to try to turn this handle.
Let's get it done.
Damn, I broke it.
I didn't get it done. I'm too strong, son. Gotta find another way.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
You know who I am?
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've
No.
come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out.
I can care less.
And anyone who
please.
doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
World War II.
I'm getting
World
careless.
War I.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Well. Got need in the stomach. Just had a bad time, son. Can he do it? No.
Damnation. I broke it.
Oh, really, cuz? Need to get your skills up. Can't do nothing right. Damnation. Damnation. I broke it.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
It's written, hey, you gonna die.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
You ain't even try, you joker. Should have bowled it. Used them shoulders.
You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Where do you think you're going?
In that warehouse.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
'Cause I'm special.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
'Cause I'm
My
good at
investigation
my job.
has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
No, it wasn't. You guys.
What more can you say
Can't do
about the
nothing.
death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Alright, what else we got here?
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
She'll do it again, you know.
What? Another break? Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you.
Drink.
You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Ha! You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I did, and you let me do what I wanted to do, cunt. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I need help.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
Yes.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I can.
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
Care.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
The animations
Think about
in this
it.
game are weak.
I help you, you'll owe me a
Sauce.
favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues.
Her
But
pants
sooner or later,
pressed like a mug,
all
though.
statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand.
Come out that fatty. Anywho, I'm just saying though, her pants are pressed. Everybody around here looking like they wearing rags and crap, and she around here looking all clean and dapper. Shirt rip? No. Bad texture. Bad texture and a color. Both.
Everything good?
Stay still.
And why wouldn't everything be good?
I don't know. I was just wondering.
Let us through.
Oh.
Bad
Okay.
texturing. That's probably where a seam is. Like, mistakes that were made when this game was being done are like glaringly obvious, and that's the sad part. The game had so much potential, and then the mistakes were done, and they just were horrible, horrible
Be a
mistakes.
gentleman and move that for me.
Come on, move glass.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Man, she's cranky as I don't know what.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Let's find out.
What happened here? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Oh, man.
Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
What the what?
It smells as bad as it looks. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since they can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Somebody's got problems, and they're all over, all over, all over the place. Interesting stuff going on here. Guess I better skedaddle. Get a loop, and I left that door open.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is,
Asus been behind my computer.
Tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent.
Yeah,
but I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Yeah,
of course.
buddy.
You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker.
Has everything to do
Clear
with
the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Man, she's an ass.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Got a lot of driving to do there, Miss Daisy. Alright, and that's chapter 3, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up here tonight. We're going to see you guys back here next week, next time, same channel, here at the Dragon Room.
Hey, it's me, Clarence, and I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay. Always feel free to like, share, and don't be shy and ring-a-ding-ding that icon. Because that way we know you enjoy this content and that we need to keep this up. Feel free to check out one of our other gameplays. Over here. Somewhere. Over here. Yeah. Do that. Do it. And enjoy your day.